All right, today is hopefully the day for the Skylark. I've gotten everything I think sorted out on it in terms of starting the engine. So today we're going to start the engine. But at the moment, Harry's tooling around with his truck. Now we need to get the Texarkana to grab a case of beer. Alright, finally, we're going to try and start the Skylark, and hopefully no problems happen, but we got to break this sucker in, and that's always nerve-wracking. It's probably the most stressful part of any engine build. Alright, you ready?
Fire it up. What was that? Ooh, she's smoking. Real bad.
Yeah.
You burnt something up.
Oh, we got fire, folks.
Pull the battery cable off, dickheads.
Grinding it down is not going to help because it's the nuts touching it too. So the stud for the ignition system on the starter is touching the header. Taking the header off because I'm not really sure what to do. So we got the header off. Had to take the starter off to do that. Might just go back to manifolds after that ordeal. But I marked out, you can kind of see where the starter is grinding, hitting the header. So now I just got to heat this up till it's pretty hot and whack it with a hammer. Alrighty, let's try this again. I got the header bashed in and it made some clearance, not as much as I really wanted, but whatever. Now, I also put some header wrap around it and to kind of insulate a little bit. Alright, let's try it now. What?
Your gas pedal's not doing anything.
I didn't hit it.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Alright, stop. Distributor's off. Alright, time for a brief update again. As usual, every engine ever we've ever done in the history, the distributor is in 180 out. Conspiracy. Alright, go ahead. Timing was up high on that time. Yep. Good. Yeah, try it. What? You got a hell of a header leak. Where the hell is that coming from?
Which side?
It sounds like it's right in my face, like it's the driver's side, but did you forget to put the gasket in on this one?
No, I definitely put the gasket in.
Or did you forget to put the spark plug in?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is. So it's right in my face. Try it again.
Ready?
Yeah, I hit it. So we stopped mid-production of engine break-in because it was leaking a lot of oil out of the valve cover, noticeably a lot. So we pulled that off, pulled the valve cover off to see if the seal got pinched. And Riley, what'd you find?
Kind of looks like this corner is
Bitched up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe if I can like bend it up.
You don't have cork. The corner of the valve cover is kind of chewed a little bit. There you go, you can see it, and that's the exact spot that was leaking from. Now, that was at this bottom corner right here. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ash in the engine. I'm almost thinking, if you can you flip that valve cover around so that's at the high spot in the back of the engine?
Well, they only go on one way.
Apparently it only goes on one way.
Not a Chevy. But it is a Chevy. But it's not a small block Chevy.
Alright, we'll be back. Okay, so it's officially broke in. We did a lot more breaking in off camera because who wants to watch 25 minutes of just varying RPMs? Now, we had that problem with the driver's side valve cover that was leaking oil. We fixed that. The passenger side valve cover is doing the same thing, just a lot less. But it's still getting a little bit of wetness. But we're also getting a slight tick from the passenger side. So I'm hoping, I think it's just a rocker, but Riley's getting ready to pull the valve cover to see if we can find a rocker that's got any play in it. Hopefully everything went according to plan. It sounds good, it sounds healthy. It sounds pretty good at idle. At some point, I'll fire it back up and let you hear it at idle. It doesn't sound too wicked or gnarly or anything, but it sounds healthy. And there, we have the rocker off. Let's see if we find any loose rockers. Oh, there it is.
No, maybe.
We're trying to track down a clack noise that we found.
Yeah, this one's looser than the rest.
Oh yeah, there she is. All the way in the back. What is that, cylinder 8 exhaust?
Let's just hope it's that way because bolt loosened up or something.
He's saying, let's just hope that the, you know, it didn't eat a stick. Oh! Alright, well, crank her down. These don't have poly locks.
No, I didn't like the poly locks that came with them, so I used the factory nuts.
Alright, Riley, explain what had happened with your rocker stud.
So this rocker was loose. Not that loose, but pretty loose.
It was loose.
And so I took it off and I pulled the whole stud off. So I'm thinking maybe the nut was bad. The threads or something were messed up because it wouldn't go any further down on the shaft.
It wouldn't go any further down, like he's saying, and if you try to loosen it, it just pulled the stud right back out of the head. So I think the threads were shot on the nut because the threads on the stud look pretty good. So he had spare nuts in the back room from another 454 he had back there.
I'm kind of just feeling it out. It's a lot quieter.
This sounds good. Oh. Yeah. What do you think?
Sounds awesome.
Sounds good.
Oh, the exhaust leak you hear underneath is the O2 bug that I don't have an O2 sensor
a hole in the exhaust right now for an O2 sensor, but it's all right.
So we're gonna put the rest of the interior in it.
Oh yeah, everything's apart right now.
Yeah, everything.
Well, we'll call that a success.